Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. Today I am changing both baby boys. Yes, they were wearing these outfits during my last video. I had done an all my lifelike dolls video. Yeah, showing all my babies together, all 7. Yeah, so now I need to change them. So I decided to come on with both boys and change them into theme Thursday outfit, which is snaps or anything snappy. Yes, so what I'm gonna do is change both Dyson and Prince. So this big guy here, and also I want to participate in the 8-question tag by LovingMyReborn dolls. Yes, she just created a 8-question tag and I would love to participate. So what I'm going to do is, seeing that the theme for today is snaps, I'm just going to change them into something very, very plain. Just snap on the side t-shirts. Yes. So here's my big guy Dyson. And Dyson is the Grayson Kit by Bonnie Brown. And this is my big boy Prince. Or Prince is playing with Shaggy at the moment. Hello Prince. So as you all can see, Prince recognizes my voice. Yeah, he tends to follow my voice. Say hello to your aunties. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and participate in my tag as I change them into just their snaps. So I'm going to go ahead and change Dyson first. Okay. And Prince went back about his business just playing with Shaggy. Alright, so let me show you what Dyson is going to wear. I'm going to decide between, because he's wearing a plain white onesie under this onesie, and seeing that he's wearing a snap on the side shirt, then I'm going to have to take the white onesie off of him and just put a regular size or regular cut t-shirt on him. Yeah, so either this or this. I would really prefer him to wear this, but this is something that I had purchased like 3 years ago, but I find that it just runs so small, but I'll try it again. Yeah, so my first question is, if you could babysit one of your niece and nephew in the community, who would that be? Okay, if I can babysit one of my niece and one of my nephews, well, first of all, I adore all of my nieces and nephews, but if I can only babysit one, then I would have to say it would have to be one that I'm probably curious about. And I'm very curious about the Silicone babies. Yes, I would love to see and touch and hold one in person. I would love to change their clothing. And also give them a bottle feeding. Yeah, I would love to experience that feeling that the moms talk about, like after the baby have eaten, that their pampers, they can feel the warm feeling in their pampers. Yeah, I would love to experience that. So I would have to choose among one of my Silicone nieces and nephews with all the bells and whistles. So I would have to say, let me see who. Miss Erica Jones, baby girl Leah. And she is Didania by Claire Taylor. Miss Erica Jones, baby girl Layla. Yeah, I would love to babysit her for one day. And in terms of my nephew, I would have to say Ozzy. Yes, by Miss Tasha from Pixie's Mommy's Reborn Baby. Yeah, I would love to babysit him for one day. Now this shirt, I think this is going to be too small. I'll still try it again. And question number 2, if you can have a meetup with 3 of your sisters in the community, who would that be? Now this is a rough one, because I would love to meet up with all my sisters in the community, if that was possible. It's hard to leave any out. That's one of the reasons why I really would love to attend one of the doll shows. So I got this on Dyson. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted to attend one of the doll shows, so I'm able to see and meet as many of my sisters and their babies as possible. Yeah. So that's a hard one, sis, I must say. I would honestly love to meet all. I cannot exclude any, honestly. So question number 3, if you can change anything about the community, what would that be? If I can change anything about the community, I would have to say that I would love to change the negativity that goes on from time to time. Yes, I would really love for everyone to just get along. And I think one way we can do that by just treating the other person the way you would want to be treated. Not calling anyone out in the public. You know, it's a really terrible feeling to be called out in the public. To feel as if someone is attacking you or beating up on you or accusing you of something. And it doesn't matter whether you're right or wrong. Nobody wants to feel that way. So if there's anything I can change, it would be the way the moms communicate. If there's an issue, a disagreement, then settle it in private. Contact the person by email, or if the person has an Instagram account, you can contact them privately there. And at the end of the day, even if you agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, it should be where everyone is still getting along. Yeah, everyone should still get along. There are too many other issues to deal with personally than to come on and also have issues within the community or persons not getting along. My video stopped. I have no clue as to when it stopped. The Dyson is changed, and his snap on the side shirt, and the snap on the side shirt that Dyson is wearing is in 3 months. And now I'm going to change Prince into his snap on the side shirt, and this is my big boy Prince, and Prince is the Phoenix kit by Andrea Arcello. Yes, he is a bigger boy. Dyson is he's a newborn size. Prince is in between newborn and 3 months. He's a bigger newborn, or 3 months. He's definitely not a regular size newborn. So he's like a newborn, a bigger newborn size. He can wear like a bigger newborn size in onesies, but in terms of his whole outfit, definitely 3 months. Yeah, he's a big boy. And his shoe size would be size 1. And Dyson is a 0. Yeah, his feet is very small. Yeah. So my next question is, what's your favorite store to shop for your babies? My favorite store, I would have to say, is Carter's. and it's my favorite for different reasons. Number one, I really do like their clothing. I like their styles, and their quality of clothing I find to be very nice for the price. And another reason is that I can place an order and all my items are shipped in the same package. That's one of the reasons why I don't really order from Walmart so often, because I find at Walmart you receive 2 and 3 different packages for one order. Yeah, and that's pretty costly for me, having to be shipped into the Bahamas. So I tend to purchase from Cardis, especially for that reason. Okay, so but I can tell you this, I really, like when my babies were small, I had enjoyed shopping in like Burlington Coat Factory and TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Yes, and I had tried that one of my vacations not long ago, but let me tell you, it was so time consuming. The store was so big, and you had to really, you needed 3 or 4 hours just looking. There was so many stuff, and even after choosing what you wanted, the line was so long that I had to put everything back. Yeah, I didn't have that kind of time just to sit and wait on the line. All those, it felt like hours. So, see, when my kids were younger, I had the time, or should I say before I got married, I had the time, because many times I traveled alone and I was able to spend all those hours just shopping in Burlington or Marshalls. Yeah, but you know, after getting married and my husband not being that patient, you know, because when we were on vacation, you know, he would leave me in the mall, not leave me in the mall, he would be in the mall, but we would meet up like in the next 2 or 3 hours. And trust me, 3 hours is enough time in one store, only one store. So imagine me having to walk to Cardis or Burlington Coat Factory or any of the other stores within that time. No, it's impossible to do. So because of it, I just go into stores that is easy in and out. Yeah. Or if I'm purchasing something for my daughter, like at Walmart or something, then I would go into the baby section. Yeah, but in terms of purchasing just for the babies, then I would go in Cardis, because it's a smaller store, the lines are small. Yeah, so it's in and out. Yeah, so next, number 5. Do you still own your first reborn? If so, can you share him or her? I do not have my first reborn. She was adopted out. She was adopted out. My first reborn was the Presley Awake by Bountiful Baby, and I had given her the name Emberly Aaliyah. I called her Emma for short, and she was adopted out to Miss Ruth Clay, and you can find Miss Ruth Clay. She has a channel on YouTube. I think she just recently changed her name to Sugar Clump, Ruth Sugar Clump, something like that. Yeah, so she cannot. So my first reborn baby, I can still see and watch because she have a channel. So whenever I need that fix, like to see my very first reborn baby, I just click on over to her mom's channel, and yeah. Next question, 6. Is box opening presentation important to you? Is it important? Yes and no. The main thing that's important is the baby. really, that the baby is created beautifully. The painting, rooting, yeah, that's the main thing. Like, once my baby is beautiful, then all is forgiven. Yeah. But I can tell you this, it's so much more fun to receive both, meaning you have a beautifully made baby and a beautiful box presentation. Yeah, it just adds to it. It's, you know, our next question is number 7. What was your favorite doll growing up? Okay. Now, Prince, you have your hand right in Dyson eye. Dyson is doing his own thing now. He's playing with Shaggy. Yeah, so what was your favorite doll growing up? My favorite doll growing up, believe it or not, like I mentioned before, that my mom really never invested in toys, or no, she didn't see the need to buy. But I did have a doll growing up that I can remember. I remember my doll was called Miss Beasley. I don't remember how old I was, but I know I was very young. And I'm saying that because my sister, I have an older sister. I have a sister who's a year older than I am. We're 1 year apart, so therefore when I was born, my aunt had offered to care for my sister for a year or two until I started to walk, and my parents agreed. And I remember that when I had this doll, Miss Beasley, my sister was not there. So that was very, very early on. And I only remember having the doll for a very short time. And that is the only doll that I remember. The doll was called Miss Beasley. I don't remember where the name came from. I just remember that the name was Miss Beasley. And that is the only memory that I have of any dolls growing up, really. All right. Next question. What is your plans, or question number 8. This is the last and final question. What is your plans for the future as far as reborns go? Now, as far as reborns go, well, my goals for this year is to not purchase any more dolls this year. I am expecting 2, and those are already paid for. I'm expecting those, and my goal for this year is just to receive those 2 dolls. Yeah. So that's my goal for this year, really. And also, for the future, I plan to, I would love to try to paint a baby for myself next year. I would love to, as well as I would love to add a silicone baby to my collection. Now, I have no clue as to when that will be, but I'm thinking that maybe a partial silicone. Yeah, and I'm saying partial because, you know, I've had 2, I have 2 full body vinyl babies, and I'm pretty sure the vinyl babies are not as flexible as maybe the silicone ones, but I enjoy having the soft body. Yeah, so I think that I would want to experience preferably first I would, yeah, I think I would, well, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I'm thinking that maybe a partial silicone baby as my first silicone. I don't know. There might be a beautiful full body silicone that I just fall in love with, that just might be the right price, and the timing may be good, and you never know. But I'm thinking that maybe a partial silicone as my first silicone baby, possibly. Yeah, so that's my goal, really. And let me mention that I think I'm basically at the end of my doll collecting in terms of reborn. I'm at the point now where I really don't have this. Well, I do have the space. I just realized because I lowered the bassinet in my playpen, and since I lowered the bassinet, I actually have 5 extra spots, believe it or not. Now I'm expecting 2. So when I take away the 2 slots from the 5, leaves me with 3. So actually I have 3 extra spots. But I still don't want to just keep adding and adding. I'm at a point now where, because adding the babies is one thing, but I find that with each baby I want to also nest. I want them to have their own collection of clothes, even though the babies still share. Hey Dyson, come. Yeah, I find that I love a collection, or I love to nest for each baby individually, even though at the end of the day they still share. But there's certain clothing that is bought specifically for that particular baby, even though the others share. Like, I have 7 containers and I have 7 babies, so yes, each baby have their own wardrobe. But even though they have their own wardrobe, like, this was something that was purchased for Bryce. Bryce has been adopted out a few years back, and this is in 3 months. And both Dyson and Prince is sharing these little snap on the side shirts. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, even though I shop a certain way for each baby, they still share. Yeah, but that's bulky. That takes up a lot of space. Like right now, I have 2 closets that's being used just to fit these large containers of baby clothing. Yeah, so, and honestly, I don't have any more space to keep adding containers. So, like, I took out all the baby stuff out of the boxes. They're no longer in the boxes. They're all in containers now, and the containers are huge. Yeah, so with each baby, like baby number 8, she's going to have to share a container with, I'm guessing, Araya. Yeah. And then baby number 9 will probably share with Jules. Yeah, because I'm at the point that I don't have any space for any more, like, extra containers. So I'm going to have to, like, share containers now with the babies. Yeah. So that's my goals there. My goal is no more babies this year. No. I just need to bring in the 2 that is due to come in this year. Next year I plan to paint a baby to add to my collection. And I'm not saying next year. I don't know if it's next year. I don't know if it's the next 2-3 years from now. I would love to add a silicone baby to my collection. Yeah, so that's my goals. Yeah, and so far I don't plan to let any of the babies that's in my collection today, I don't plan for any to leave. I don't plan, but you can never say never, because if something comes up unexpectedly And if I need to, then I might just need to. You know, it's nothing like unforeseen circumstances that just arise, and I might just need to adopt out 2 or 3 babies. Yeah, but if I can avoid it, then I will try my best to avoid it. Yeah, because I'm very happy with the collection that I have. All right, everyone. So that's it for my 2 big boys, Princeton Jerome and Dyson Ash James. Yeah, so and again, they're dressed for Theme Thursday, which is snaps. So they're wearing their snap on the side shirts. Yes, so let me just turn the camera so you can see them a little bit better together. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a great day.